All right.
Got it. Hello, hello, everybody. Happy December. Michelle and I wanted to keep things going. We thought for half a second, okay, let's take December off. We're busy. And we're like, you know what? No. We've heard over the years how you plant seeds and then they bloom. So we figure we keep planting our seeds through December. And I know from personal experience, January has been a big month for me some years because through December, I just kept planting seeds and being consistent. So we wanted to do the same here. There's so many great things happening. Michelle's going to touch on some of the incentives. The lunch and learns have been really fabulous. Vela was one of the guest speakers. And remember, you can always go back to Team Transformers to watch the lunch and learns that go on. So I know sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, one more thing I have to clock into at a specific time. But the beauty of the lunch and learns going on Facebook is you can go back and watch it anytime. I know Voxer has had some really great things. I haven't forwarded everything that's come through. I need to definitely pay a little bit more attention because sometimes it comes in hard and fast, but there's just so many great events happening. Even for myself, I popped on Monday night. There was one with Stacey Whitmer, and she just everything that comes out of that woman's mouth is golden. I'm sorry, it was not Stacey. She's amazing too. It was Shelly Mackey. Everything that comes out of that woman's mouth is golden. And oftentimes it was on Keep Punching Michelle
Mm,
University with Carrie Daigle. But I sometimes find myself, I'll go through the Facebook recordings group, I'll go through Team Transformers, I'll pop through Voxer just to catch up on little things that I might have missed because I always learn something. And the more that I learn and the more consistent I can be, the better I can be for my customers. Um, I know personally I've had some cancellations lately and it can be a little frustrating, but you just got to keep going through because the more you educate others, the more they come back. So I know I've been working really hard to learn Project Broadcast. And if you aren't familiar with that, by all means reach out. I'd love to just tell you what I've learned because I think once I get it in the bag, it's going to be really, really great for business. So that's kind of what I wanted to say quickly. But I know Michelle is going to be more specific with the incentives, and we have some really good things to share with you guys.
Thank you, Kristen. Those are all good tips. And yeah, it's so important to stay connected because, I'm guilty right now of life has been going at a million miles an hour, right? And it's so easy to get disconnected. So I am intentional at times to like at least go back and listen to some of the lunch and learn if I missed it. And Bella was on there this week, and I did get to tune in when she was talking, which was really nice. She was sharing how she had an event, and from her event, she got 5 orders, which was really amazing. She did an amazing job. It was a gardening event and also a Juice Plus event. And she showed people her amazing garden. And then she also showed them her tower gardens and how that's so simple to grow. And then she also played the Bridging the Gap video and had people try smoothies and all that good stuff. It was amazing. So just encouraging you, like we keep saying, having in-person events is so powerful. This always has been. That's what really helped build my business as quickly as I did was I always had in-person events. And unfortunately, my house is under construction, so I haven't had one in a while, but I cannot wait for when I can start up again. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys some of the incentives our company has going this month. And I think a few of them, like the Tower Garden one, goes into January, like the first week of January. So the Tower Garden incentive is they have like 3 different types of bundles. One is with like the Flex Tower Garden, which is the original Tower Garden we had. And so you can get that along with the cage, and they're discounting it like $20 off of where you're getting the bundle, but it's like at a discounted rate. And I believe it's $20 off overall, which is really nice. And then they also have a bundle with the home. And then there's another bundle, which I'm not so sure about. But now is the time, if you have people thinking about the Tower Garden, it is the time to really get one. So I'm always telling people if you're getting a Tower Garden, you might as well sign up and become a representative and get back $155 on your own order. So I'm about to share with you what I just came to realize recently. So this whole month, since last month, they did this new partner sign up where you can get Juice Plus gummies and bars. it's like valued at over $130 that they're sending to new partners that sign up and place an order. So if you were to have someone who wanted a tower garden sign up for their tower garden, not only would they make back their retail profit of $155, they would also earn over $130 in value of Juice Plus products. Plus, if they were to just share with like one or two people, either our Juice Plus products or the Tower Garden, they could earn the $100 bonus plus the commission that's earned on all those things. They could make over like $400, $500 in a few days. So
Amazing.
keep that in mind. That is a huge incentive. I was like doing the numbers in my head and I was like, hold up. This is like such a good deal for a new person right now, right?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. So whoever you've been talking to about the business, now is the time for sure, for sure. And then the last thing, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but December 15th, which I think is in 2 days.
2 days. No, tomorrow.
Oh,
15.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
December 15th, we are now selling single pouches of our shake.
That's awesome.
So
The pink one. I'm having word finding issues. All
not the
of them?
perform, the complete. Only, oh, it's only the complete. So they
Oh, I
were
thought it
just
was only the
perform.
perform. I missed
No,
okay.
it's the complete. So you can get one
Wow.
pouch of the complete for $42. And this is for people that sometimes whenever we're promoting the shred, they want to do the shred with us, but then they don't want to pay for 4 pouches of shake. Now they
Right.
can do the shred with us and get 1 pouch and drink 1 shake a day and make it through our 10-day shred. Actually, they can do 2 shakes a day on certain days, right? Because it's
Wow.
50 servings. So that is huge because I have tons of people that have always been like, I just want to try it. Can I just get one? And I was like, no, it's not sold like that. I might give them a sample, I might not. But now it's like, yes, you can. And you
That's
can join us
awesome.
with the shred. So this is encouraging us to promote the shred, which we know everyone is looking for something for the new year to help them get back in shape, right? So they're doing so many things to
Awesome.
help us. It's amazing. So those were the 3 things: the Tower Garden incentive, the new partner sign up, which could be really
Huge.
phenomenal if they use it to their advantage. And then also single pouch of shake for people to join us and shred with us and fall in love with what we do.
That's
So
awesome.
that's what I wanted to share.
Oh, I love it. I misunderstood. I thought it was the perform. I'm so happy it's the complete because I thought, and then do you know when the soy free complete comes out next year? If they're going to do it on that too, or they didn't mention that part?
I did not get to hear that. They didn't say anything about that, actually. They didn't say anything about the perform or the soy free. They just talked about the complete and the fact that it will be like a single pouch.
Awesome. Um, I have something I saw that I need to find and put in Boxer, and it was all, I'll send it to you too, Michelle. It was all the things coming up for next year in a letter to customers. And I usually do a letter to customers in December. And I just realized, oh my gosh, I haven't done it yet because my goal is to get it through Project Broadcast. So I need to get on that. See, even Michelle and I as leaders, we still get busy and things fall through the crack. And I think the difference is bouncing back versus not bouncing back. And currently I've been joking that I'm in the orientation phase of the next chapter of my life because some changes going on, all good. But I just started to take a deep breath and think about mindset of things and how when you think things are happening one way with a career, how things can change very quickly and you reprioritize what's important to you. And I've had the opportunity over the last month or so to be home more with my kids and really appreciate that. But also I know that I'm not done helping people in my professional career, but also in the Juice Plus world. So it's just opened up my eyes to a lot of mindset and shifting priorities, I guess is the best way. So one of my girlfriends told me about this app called Libby. It's Libby, and you put your library card into it and you can listen to audiobooks for free. And I know Michelle likes to listen to things because she's, bopping around driving like me and really driving really far now. And I don't ever sit still long enough to read a book, but there's plenty of books I've wanted to read. So now I have this Libby app and I've been putting in my AirPods and listening. And I actually just started a book today that I bought 15 years ago. that I have been collecting dust on my shelf. How sad is that? But somebody had mentioned that I read this book Signs or listen to this book Signs. So I did, and I loved it. And then I just finished one on creative visualization and visualizing like what it is that you want in your future. And it doesn't go, it's not for or against any religion at all. It's just for yourself, what it is that you want. They did quote some things, you know, from the Bible and in the creative visualization that were really like, wow, it's so impactful. Little things that you hear all the time, but you didn't realize. And I can tell you that mindset has so much to do with your successes in life. And in a business like Juice Plus, you know, it can get very frustrating when someone cancels. You know, if you're an accountant or in an OT like me, you know, your day just kind of goes. I'm sure you have, you know, things that frustrate you, but in sales, it's a little bit different. If you have a positive mindset and you know that your goal is to go all the way, that one cancellation, it's not going to set you back. It might frustrate you, which is normal, but it's not going to set you back. And one of the things that they talked about in the book was writing down your goals, that you can't hit a target that you can't see. So even if it's something super, super silly, it could be, your goal could be that you only go to Starbucks twice in a week versus 5 days. But if you write it down and then you realize I did that, you feel good. You feel like you've completed something, you're satisfied. So I talked a little bit about that. And the book actually had a workbook, and I bought it. It just came in the mail from Amazon the other day. And I think just helps with accountability, and it's something to do for yourself. And we're all moms, busy, running like crazy people, that sometimes I think we can forget to do that. So this book also provides a little bit of or workbook, excuse me, it provides a little bit of accountability. So that's it. But one other thing I've also learned in this community is, in this phase that I'm going through, is how wonderful the Juice Plus company is at providing us with great motivational speakers and mindset teachers. Gary Vee, Jay Shetty, Bear Grylls, all these people have been on conferences or been on regionals or whatever. These are the people that if you go to Instagram, they're talking. They're the ones who are there helping to motivate people and show people that, you know, you can go beyond your dreams. So I'm very thankful to the company for putting those kind of people in our path.
So true. I love that. And everything you said, as we move into 2023, I feel like those are such good things to keep in mind, like planning and thinking about what it is that you want, how are you going to get there. I just completed the 2022 GoPro event. That was like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago. And it just really fired me up again to, okay, I want to be heads down planning for next year so that I'm setting those intentions. Like when you know, even in the Bible, it says, write it down and make it plain. It's amazing what happens when you write things down. I wrote something down that blew my mind. I have it on my desk, and I looked up and I saw it and I said, oh my gosh, I met this goal. I couldn't believe it.
Sure.
So, and I didn't even realize it. I just happened to glimpse it. I see it all the time, so I don't pay attention, but it's powerful when you write things down. It puts it out there, and it's like you are embedding it into your psyche. I think
100%.
Were you the one sharing that when you write things down, it's different from just
Ashley?
saying?
Ashley was telling us. Ashley.
Yes.
She was. I mean, it's a kinesthetic thing. It absolutely is. And then one of the other things that they touched on in the book was when you find something like you write down your goals. So say you write them down and you put it in I know I'm, you know, good at doing this. I make everything a bookmark for the books that I start but don't finish. And so you find them in a book years later or in a drawer and you're like, oh my gosh, I did that. And I'm like, wow. And one of the things that I've been thinking about too, is I keep telling myself, God hasn't disappointed me yet. It just keeps getting better and better, even though there's frustrating things happening in your life. So whatever season you're in and you're frustrated, just know it's always going to get better, and it goes up. But writing them down, it really helps to solidify for yourself what it is you want.
Yeah. I think it's time for a vision party. Right?
Sign me up. I'm in. We'll make a date of it. When you're on this coast, we need you on this coast.
Oh,
I need Beyonce back.
I'll be there throughout the holidays, so I'm excited.
Oh, good.
Yes.
But that's all I've got. I clearly need to go get a shower. I got to be up at 4 a.m.
Well, that's all I got too.
doing the
Hopefully we
momming.
get to see a lot of you that are watching this recording soon, or we get to hear from you soon, because we want to help you move forward too. And that's only if you want to. We're not trying to push, pull, and drag you. But if you have that burning desire, we want to help you because we have that desire. And despite all the things we are pushing through, trust me, life is just as crazy for me and Kristen as it is
Yeah.
everyone else. So we just are continuing to push through and support each other. And that's what it's about.
And never be embarrassed. Sometimes people fall asleep and that's okay. So don't feel bad about it. We're here to help.
Yes. All right,
All right.
guys. Well,
Happy holidays.
happy holidays. Can't wait to do even more bigger and greater things in 2023.
Me too. We got this.
Yes, we got this. Bye,
All
guys.
right. Bye.